Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Gain an additional level 1 spell slot. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. It doesn't say anything about duration, which is annoying with these. I'm just going to assume maybe this is until end of day. But some of them are like 10 turns. Is your poison resistance? Suspicious poison. Not just a regular poison, a suspicious poison.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, yeah. We played this in multiplayer last night. We did come around here. Where is the suspicious poison? Don't be fooled, this potion will leave you worse for wear. I think it's because it's in a container that looks very similar. Yeah, it's the exact same graphic as the potion of healing. Although this does remind me to go ahead and split some of these stacks here. There we go. Healer's log. Stardate. Patient, Samson. Occupation, blacksmith. Malady, gout. Comments. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. That is accurate. Elixirs are all end of day. Okay. I think that's supposed to be suspicious potion. Oh, probably. Yeah. Patient, Branley. Occupation, Cooper. Malady. Large wood splinter in hand. No! The wood! Splinter removed, wound cleaned, doused in balsam ointment, and bandaged. Oh my god. I think that's going to be a reaction, a visceral reaction for me forever here. Patient, Timic. Occupation, none. Child. Malady, swallowed bottle cork. Comments, no hardness or blockage in stomach. The cork should pass without causing harm. I gave the lad a stern warning. Patient, Dida. Occupation, apprentice blacksmith. Malady, minor burns to face and hands. Comments, another burn for Samson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace and work before she inflicts real harm on herself. Okay. So we have a lever that we could pull. Let's check out the rest of this room first. Made with duster. Made with Aziz light. Well, quills don't weigh anything. There you go. Free money.
Anything of use?
Hang on, was this the ink pot in here? Oh, it's worth 10. I guess it sells for half, right? Okay. I think that might. There's a trunk over here that didn't get looted. Hold on. That's a little bit more. Healing. Torch. I mean, torch does weigh a pound, but it does sell for a few bucks. All right. Let's pull this. Aim quill, how can you leave quills behind? Right. Not the lever! Yeah, search the cellar. We are searching the cellar. Just me or just feel like trappish areas. I'm sending the rogue ahead because I'm like, oh, find traps. It's just perception, which I have.
Another step forward.
Probably better at finding traps than Astarion is, although he would have to disarm them. Neat. Oh! Always good sign when you get an autosave.
That's curious.
Oh, hello. Diggy dig a hole. Dig for victory. Dug up 5 buried chests in a single playthrough. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered what room this was. Oh, man. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Moldering casket. Let's go ahead and click on this. Gotta save in this game is the tabletop equivalent of GM going quiet and checking his notes. Yeah. Okay. This is a brutal surprise round. Holy shit. The best prize is a surprise. Yeah, so we did playing multiplayer with my buds last night. We did go through here, so I knew what would happen when we clicked, but you know, had to go anyway. Wow, that was brutal.
Let's finish this.
So we want Will to get a. I guess one of the complaints I have is we can't tell if he's actually gonna get the sneak attack or not. Although that's valid if we try to do it willingly. So presumably,
Talk to me.
Shadowheart. Yeah, if she were to move a Ray, it would be an attack of opportunity. So she isn't base-to-base contact. It's not like, oh, maybe I want to move to get into melee or not. We could do a turn undead. But it's an action, and it just makes them walk away from you, right? We don't have a destroy undead kind of thing. Oh, no, okay. You can't take actions, bonus actions, reactions other than dash. That is actually pretty strong. But yeah, it does have the range limit as well. Which might not apply to these. Okay, I think first things first, we go ahead and try to wail on this. I wonder if we can even vampiric bite this thing. It's interesting to consider. I mean, let's try it. Nope, can't target undead. There we go. Flourish. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and melee with Shadowheart here.
I can't even catch my breath.
Oh, after a long rest, we didn't long strider. Shit. That's really annoying, because if I did, I'd have enough to get into melee with these guys. Oh no. Alright, let's play Dolores as spellcaster for a bit. That is a crap cast. Yeah, there are a lot of unopened. What I was trying to do is get into base-to-base contact here, so that I could attack of opportunity them.
I'm ready.
I might have been able to. No, I wouldn't have been able to do the magic tricks. That wouldn't have worked. Okay, you actually have. Oh, because your boots. Okay, that's good.
Keep guessing.
And you still had a dash. Right. No, the jump uses up your movement range, Shira. It's not free movement. Yeah, I guess I am being clipped in there. That's not good.
What's the plan?
Time to kill.
Just make sure.
Need to stay focused.
And yeah, I think they're all gonna move this way. Although I don't know, I'm gonna try to go and do this. This one here with the bow might just archery next turn. So
Battle favors the fearless.
oh, if you have high enough strength athletics, you actually can gain some movement from the jump. Oh, that's interesting.
Fleet of foot.
Right. I won't be able to hex because I did potion. Although I think that's okay. This. Ooh, close. Excellent. Okay. Died to the moonbeam. Although now I think this one might be trying to maneuver around to try to open the coffins, but isn't going to be able to pull it off. Yeah, sorry about that moonbeam. I feel bad, man.
Where do I go from here?
Can I not move the moonbeam while I'm in animal form? Oh! Interesting. Alright, so I can't reach him as is. We can try. Okay, so the jump eats 3 meters regardless. Okay. That is actually quite good. My athletics check should be pretty good in bear form, because I have huge amounts of strength. Okay, that's actually really good to know. Thank you. I don't think that's how it works in tabletop. I think the distance you move as a jump is just used as part of your move, but... Womp womp. Let's see if we could, like, move a little bit to make sure there's space for someone else. Dash. Stab.
Mutilate them.
No bite, no flourish.
Can't afford to
Done.
let up.
Could drop a heal. But... Oh yeah, you've got your true strike running, so you've got advantage. Will hasn't gone yet, right? Okay, hold on.
Victor's path.
Where to put the strength? Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Dark journal. Interesting. Is that in one of the cases? I think it was, actually. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to short rest.
A welcome rest.
There you go. 6th Night Hall, 1371 Dale Reckoning. I pay no service. I don't know what year it currently is. Because I know we got one book that was 950 DR. 1371 might be closer to current time. Or be the current time. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing, this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. Red Wizard of Thay. I have not heard the word Thay since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilan Toth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home. Not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death with worth to follow. The work here is simple and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life? That prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. There have been a lot of missing people. This will take time. Will the Zolkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say, but if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Take that with us for a little bit.
At the ready.
We've read volume 2 of this already. So if I open that, are we going to get more undead? Do we like prep for it so it's not a surprise round? According to Wiki, it's 1492. Okay, so that is current. Oh, no, all right. Scroll is summon Quasit. Summons Quasit from lower planes, scrolls opponent upon use. Someone's familiar with the form of the Quasit that can turn invisible and scare enemies. This one's got a little cross and things. Is this the person who's trying to raise? Are they buried here? As opposed to the others? Or you're just looting from the local cemetery, aren't you? All right, we got ourselves a mirror here. Now, what I want to do is I want to see what happens when we interact with the mirror as a Starian.
Speak your name.
Oh, that's interesting. We didn't find, I think when we played yesterday, we didn't find that book, so we didn't have this option. I'm a Sarah Silverleaf. Era Silverleaf. I like the fake name thing. I'm going to repeat the name from the book you read. Ilin Toth.
I cannot see you. Master, speak.
That's funny. Mira can't see us because we're doing it as a vampire. Ilin Toth. Deception. I'm invisible. My enemies are close. I have to get in now. I like this. DC 10. At the very least, we can go ahead with a guidance. We do have inspiration if it fails. I don't know that we need to Eagle Splendor this one. Okay.
Be welcome.
Oh, that's awesome! Oh, cool. At this point, I know for a fact there's multiple ways to get through this mirror. Clearly, there's also failing is definitely painful.
Have to keep going.
Can I fit through here? There we go. Like, I'm pretty big. That's great.
What might be tucked away in here?
Yeah, let's do this outer area here. Acorn truffle. Ocean's Vandal speaking. You don't have a druid. That is an interesting bone. I wonder where that's supposed to be. Feels very bird-like. But I suppose it could be from some sort of like weird, oversized, like crocodile type thing. Alright, let's come down here now. We've got a scroll of
Maybe I
featherfall.
need more pockets.
How's this oil? The Collectania Rubrum. You turn page after page filled with strange alchemical sketches and formula. Some are written plainly, some in runes and scripts you barely recognize. There are guides to transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war. But more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. We also got a logbook here. Moonhaven's the town we're in. The book is filled with pages and pages of observations, tracking travelers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages. 26 aliases. Oliver Singe, merchant, arrives in Moonhaven. Departs next day, Kalashite. 7 Eliant, stranger, name unknown, passes through. Not Thayan. Rashemi? 14 Marpanoth. 3 men in black armor pass through. Not Thayan. 2 Uktar. Hackett, journeyman, passes through. Not Thayan. 30 Uktar. Raid! Black armored soldiers. Some damage. Not Thayan, but dangerous. 14 Nidal. The book's key gem has gone missing. Familiar ordered to watch my apprentice. Same night. Singe passes through. Doesn't stop. 15 Nidal. Familiar reports apprentice disappeared near well. Will observe. 18 Nidal. Raid. Same soldiers as before. Townfolk taken. 20 Nidal. Smoke on horizon. Raid? Research notes. Raised dead. Failed. Gone too long. Body decomposed. Reanimation. Failed. Came back as ghoul. Had to kill again. Speak with dead. Failed. Answers unhelpful. Clone. Failed. Need living tissue. This person is trying to bring someone back from the dead. A specific person. Reanimation plus clone? Failed. Had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection. Failed. Why? Magical curse? True resurrection. I've reached the limit of my skills and resources. The book offers help. Dare I accept? It's fine. You know, it's fine. Another giant skeleton thing over here. That's like, give me like, what's the big shark type thing? Like a megalodon or something like that kind of vibes, you know? I like how my bear can, Whoa! Okay, it clicked, but nothing happened. Oh, the light came on. Bad roll, but we have so many modifiers.
All right. What now?
Rusted iron gate. The necromancy of say. So we've got the Darkhold over here. We have the Necronomicon. Got a great looking face on it and everything. Yeah, let's come back to that in a second.
Then through.
The Evil Eye. What is... Oh, it's a book right here. While the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires means that her powers will be unique compared to that of her sisters, hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags. Named as such for their ability to haunt a mortal's dreams, slowly devouring vital essence until the victim's souls can be trapped in the hag's soul bag. They are known for being petty, selfish braggarts. Sea hags. Known for devouring their victims whole, sea hags can terrorize and kill with a single look. They reek of fish and are incapable of making a proper cup of tea. What? Yeah, we probably should ungroup if there's traps. You're good point. Green hags. They're beautiful, they are powerful. Speak not a word against them. Was this written by a green hag? Gilded chest. Bracers of defense. Become the bulwark. You gain +2 bonus to armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. That is quite interesting and not relevant to our current party.
How delicious.
Still have to get you better armor. Feel so bad for these two. Those would be great for Gale
Still alive, so that's progress.
if we brought him with us. On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denair for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any... Oh! I think we read this in the tomb. Yes, we read this in the tomb before we found Withers. Makes sense that he'd be here too.
On my way.
All right. Oh, this wooden chest. Oh, this whole area over here we hadn't visited yet. Stuffed bear. Of course I fail a nature check. Why would I know anything about bears? Crystal balls, which apparently aren't worth anything.
What am I to do? There must have been some task to stuff this thing. Never mind, kill it.
This one was young. Doubt it put up much of a fight.
Oh. Oh, Fringe Philosophies, Volume 5. Publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. The excerpt is attributed to the High Artificer Torabrin of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard. But they forget that I'm not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders, and all the marvels therein, I was not but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, the slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it still sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gond's teaching. Gond is the god of invention and craft. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow. Their lore twisted the Shar's dark, destructive design. I mean, Shadowheart's right here. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. Well,
Moving in.
I don't think there's much left to do but to try to go through this door.
Careful, I bite.
Let's see if that works. So, it's locked. And we perception failed.
No time to rest.
sharp as ever.
How much in real life D&D experience do you have? Oh, I've been playing D&D. How many perception fails?
Heading out.
I've been playing D&D since I was
To the fur.
14 or 15.
You'll have to wait. I can't talk right now.
And I am older than that. Oh my god. Okay, everyone failed a perception check over here. I have no idea what we're failing to perceive, though I suspect
What to do?
it's pretty trapperific.
Moving ahead.
That's okay.
What now?
Lockpick.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
DC 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I guess, right, total bonus over here. Yeah, there's a chance we fail, but we do have inspiration as a backup. I don't think I need to cat's grace this. Oh, it's older than 15. I know, 18's my name. That must be how old I am, right? Yeah, no, I've been playing D&D for 30 years. Thereabouts. Quick save. What is Asterian's perception, actually? He's got a +3. He does have the proficiency in it. 2 more failed perception checks. Hang on.
Is that
Let's
blood?
get Dell up in here.
No, never mind. I need to find a way forward.
3 failed perception checks.
I wonder what the next move is. I must keep going.
Keeping pace.
Critical fail. Can we see what the DC is? It's DC 20. I'm sure this is fine. The Necromancy of Fae.
I've got a long road.
I kind of want Dell to be the one to read it. Yeah, I could maybe put a light spell in there or grab the torch or something. Although everyone's got dark vision except for Will. So the light shouldn't be a problem there.
One day I'll catch a break.
If we go in here, I stomp around. It does look like the pressure plate under the book, I agree. I can't even squeeze over here. I was gonna do this because I got tons of hit points. Look at the way the light works on the fur here. That's great. All right. I wonder if I can do it in bear form. Now, I'm gonna break out anyway. If there's nothing else, I might want to be ready with some ability to cast spells. Oh, I'm encumbered. Okay. I need a light. 2 willing torches. By the way, super effective. Torches deal 1d4 physical and 1d4 fire damage. They're light weapons. So they're 2d4 each light weapons. It's actually really good. All right. Actually, I think nothing's going to happen here for a reason.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but
Oh, you're
the
right, I could send all the
longer
food to
you
the camp.
stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
If
You
food
can
isn't...
sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
Whoa,
You surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
that's quite cool. I'm gonna have another slice of pizza here. One of the things that's interesting about this, because we encountered this area while I was multiplaying with my friends, so we didn't have any NPCs around to weigh into things, because we were a full party. Food works from camp chest? That's awesome.